Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Well, it's all changed for me. I have quit my job. I have sold my house. And I'm off to start a new life. I've decided to start farming. I have always wanted to do this since a child, and now I've done it. My friends think I'm nuts, my workplace thought I was nuts, and my family think I'm nuts. But I want to do this. So here we are. I'm off to the ferry port, and I'm going across to Ireland to essentially start a new life on a new farm. Hello, and welcome to this new series with me, Mr. Dexx. We are here on Northern Coast. It is quite a lovely map, a coastal town, and I think I'm going to enjoy it here. This is my home. This is where I live. I've got my lovely clean white Golf. I've had it a couple of years now. And I've decided to go for a complete and utter career change. So first things first, I've done a bit of scouting and research into what I wanted to do. And I have found a farm locally that was within a reasonable budget for me to get a bank loan. It's not much. I don't know if it's going to be enough or if this is going to be a total failure. So, here we are. Here's my investment. I do think for what we've got, it gives us a lot of scope. It's a good starting stone to get developed. There's ample storage space. Not that we've got a great deal of equipment currently. I suspect we're going to have to rent quite a lot. And then this field of grass here is the one and only field that we have. I mean, it's a huge plot, so I'm really hoping we're going to get some decent yield of silage bales off this, because I believe that's what's going to be the best to sell. We're in Ireland, so grass is gold dust up here. And I'm also led to believe that if we should choose to, we have the option to put some sheep in this pasture. So a feeding trough there. And again, not a bad size. So yeah, this is it. My new career and my new change of lifestyle. I don't have a house up here, but our current house isn't too far away. I don't think the neighbours are going to appreciate me parking a tractor on the driveway. I don't intend to give up the golf just yet. I mean, I've paid for it outright, so wouldn't do any justice in selling it. And I have got a cracking deal on a tractor and trailer. Not new, but hopefully enough to get us started without having too much of a dent on our leasing costs. We don't have any other equipment. It is just a tractor and a trailer. So the local dealership for tractors and farmers isn't too far away, which is good. I've agreed with the store owner to have a 12-month contract with them on repairs and some good leasing deals on any equipment and vehicles they may have. They're aware that I'm quite new to the business, and that I'm going to need some support around this. And this is the one that they've recommended. So with all the savings that I've used, I've now paid 38,000 for the tractor and 8,000 for the trailer. So I think that's a cracking deal for what we've got. I don't think with any stretch of the imagination this tractor will do every task needed, but so far the only work we've got is that grass field. So yes, so I'm well impressed with this, and I think this can give me a good start on getting the farm in a financially viable situation. I will admit this is my first drive in the tractor since agreeing to buy it from the store. The trailer's empty, and we're taking some power to get up this hill, so that should be interesting. So yeah, this is it. Now, one of my agreed terms with the shop was a delivery contract with them. So I have agreed a location with them, and when it comes to it, when I need to lease equipment, they will do a store delivery up to the farm, because my expectation is that I'm going to be busy doing some actual farm work, and I might not always have time to get to the store to pick the equipment up. So they've agreed that they will quite happily come and deliver the items required whenever I need them. The first of which is going to be a mower to cut this grass, and then a baler. So yeah, I think I better ring the store and get them to give me another good deal with some equipment, because we're going to need it. So this is where I'm going to keep track of my finances. I have agreed with the bank for a £125,000 loan, which was to purchase a plot of land and the farm buildings that we've got. That means that my bank balance is still zero, so anything I need to purchase or lease now needs to be an additional loan, or any income we get from contracts and land that we sell, well, crop that we sell on the land. So I think first things first, we're going to have to borrow some more money from the bank, and I'm going to take 10,000 out to get us going, and that should hopefully get us a mower and a baler. We're then going to have to get a bale trailer at some point, but we'll worry about that near the time. Okay, so the guy from the store's just dropped off the mower. We've agreed that this location around here will be kept available for equipment drop-offs, and any equipment that I want collecting will also be picked up from here. So I need to remember not to park anything here if I don't want the store to take it back. Now, I got a decent deal on this. It's going to cost me £85 a day to keep the mower, and £170 per hour of use. Which again, I thought was reasonable, given the fact that I took £10,000 out, expecting it to be a lot more than that. I best close this gate. So the store have gone and given me a bit of a tutorial on how to use everything. So now, my first job farming. Let's see how this goes, eh? Well, just like that, that's my first lap of the field. I don't think I did too badly there. Now again, the guy at the store said if I went round that way first, this shouldn't be any wider than a tractor, and the mower is about the same width. So it gives me a good line so I can follow this around the opposite direction to get a tighter cut around the field if I feel like I need to do that. I thought that was a nice little tip to give me. He also advised doing 2 or 3 headlands on a field before then doing up and downs, and he also said to go along the longest field edge. So I think it's not quite up and down in this case, it'll be left and right. like that. So yeah, I guess we have to do a bit more farming now. I'm excited. Right, well, let's do what you suggested and do a second headland. Yep, definitely went down. You can feel it too, even better. Right, let's see how this one goes. I'm going to get this field done, and I will talk to you once we're all finished. Well, there we go. Our very first field cut. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm going to need a lot more practice on how to get things working effectively and efficiently. But yeah, look at that. Wow. I think it's time to look towards renting a baler. Maybe even a jet wash. It's quite surprising how much a tractor you get when you're just cutting the grass. So I'm not quite sure what to do with the mower. I don't know how often you cut grass. So do I keep this until the next cut? Do I give it back and rent it when I need it? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think for now, I need to contact the store, find out what my next plan's going to be. And for all of you who've been watching, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.